Snake.
Oh God, here it comes! Oh, hot, 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 hot. Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Mag.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information. Real fucking high on drugs.
Welcome, everybody, to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem, immediately following Red Hood's successful Whatnot show, which everybody enjoyed immensely. How'd it go,
Did you
Hood?
jump in?
I didn't. I was busy getting ready for the show. How did it go, though?
Figures. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't come on.
Float like a butterfly, baby.
I knew it. I told you, Dino. I told you he wasn't going to come on, dude.
Hey, I didn't join either. I had the kiddo and stuff. I didn't do anything. I'm a loser too.
I heard it went good, though, dude. I heard it went good.
Hey, dude, that other night when you showed the books that Clutch gave you, hey, I just want to show these books that Clutch, and they go, man, that's messed up, Bryan, because you were talking shit about Clutch, dude. And look what he did. He gave you those books, dude.
Look at your petty ass. I was
I know,
hiding
I was
in the
just playing.
bushes. So how was it,
Oh,
dude?
Dude, I aged probably about 10 years, dude. I couldn't remember how to fucking list fucking books. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I've got it. And then I was putting dollar starts, and then I just started stacking the way I used to. Okay, you keep bidding, I'm just going to stack books. And then I think Clutch won an auction. I just kept throwing books on top of it. I was like, fuck it.
Dude, I was seriously like the chat, like I in the chat, I'm like, Hood, stop. And everyone's in chat's like, Clutch, call Hood. And I was like, I was on a phone call and I was like, I can't. Like, you just kept going and going. We're not paying attention. It was hilarious.
Yeah, but hey, man, I hooked you up, bro. I mean,
You did, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you have fun doing it?
Oh yeah,
That's cool, dude.
I'll probably do it again next week. Fuck it.
That's cool. That's really cool.
I'll pick. I'm gonna do Lady Death and Spider-Man.
What day are you going on, dog?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just the day that Clutch and Big Leg and Bryan aren't going on.
So I haven't had a chance to really talk to any of you guys about this. So I want to talk about this. This is kind of a big deal. 350,000 pre-orders for the Mark Spears Blindbags.
That's
yeah.
That
It's
is
a big
fucking-
number.
Wow. Very surprising. I mean, listen, I wanted it to be even bigger, but never would I think in when Mark was first, hanging out and we were just like, talking about where he comes from and, how he's been wanting to break into the comics for so long, to seeing him in, basically a year's time do something like this is pretty damn cool. So congratulations to Mark Spears and man, this is a big fucking deal.
Yeah, it's awesome.
so he started blowing up like in February, right? And I kept telling Mark, man, wait till we get to your month, because Mark's month's October. And I said, if we get there and you're still humming like that it's going to be it's going to be electric, dude. And sure enough, boom. This is, I mean, that's his wheelhouse, October, man. And then
Yeah.
he's doing December too. He's like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people are going to fall asleep on the Christmas blind bag, dude.
Well, I'll
They're
tell you
going to fall
what,
asleep on it.
not if he hits on the, if he hits, so this has happened, but that doesn't mean anything yet. This means nothing. What means everything is if they can pull off a good randomization of the books, and then there's the excitement like there was around the bags for Battle Beast, right? Remember that excitement that built and it lasted for weeks? That's kind of got to be that's the bar, in my opinion, at this point.
Yeah, I think ultimately too that the thing that matters is like, issue number 2, right? Issue number 3. Like, are you able to, like, the gimmick is we're gonna see you'll see a massive drop off once it gets, when it's on regular standing issues, but like how does it carry along as the series continues? I think another thing that we've talked about in terms of like, the monster series, it's like there's no collections, right? Keenspot there's no trades paperbacks of this to go get picked up from folks, right? So like you're kind of like the health of the entire series is kind of locked into this little like first print reprints, all that stuff too. Like I think it's really important for the expansion of the series to get to the point where like book market people can get this, like it can get picked up and it's in bookstores and on Amazon, all that stuff. So I'd love to kind of see that kind of be the next big focus of Keenspot in the whole monster universe, and taking it to a bigger height, like, because like book market stuff is massive. I don't think people like really take into account like how much that really impacts like a series. You can make a lot of money by selling the stuff in that space. So
Yeah. Once that that happens.
He's got at the end of I think he said at the end of December, he's got the first 4 issues are going to be available in a trade paperback. So I'm
And
sure that'll be followed with the last 4 issues, maybe
Yeah.
a month or 2 later. And
He'll
then
be
I'd
done
like to
with
see
that
one
first
big
volume.
omnibus. What's that?
He'll be done with that first volume at that time too.
Right.
You know what I want? I want that first volume with the Japanese version with the Obi on there, dude, of monsters, right? I bet that would be badass, dude.
He needs to do a really cool like leather bound Kickstarter of all the covers, just real nice big pages of all the covers. That would be kind of cool. But
Well,
anyways,
if he does an omnibus, he could probably make a section of that with at least all the covers from the first 4 issues. Oh, not the first 4 issues. Whatever issues he's reprinting in the omnibus, he can put all those covers in there. At least that, But I see what you're saying. Like, do a separate book and just call it like the covers, and then do all the Kickstarters, like all of the variants, all the exclusives, everything.
here's the other thing. This is going to be happening at the same weekend as New York Comic Con. There's been this just weird thing that's happened in the last 6 months with how everything has kind of collided to New York Comic Con, and it's a lot, man. There's a lot going on, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, how these are opened. There's already people, I think, on Whatnot. Is there already people on Whatnot that are saying they're gonna have sales like the week before or something? Let's see here.
I don't know about the week before. I know they're advertising the date of the drop. The few guys that I'm friends with are trying to honor the street, what is it called? The street drop date?
Street date.
Yeah, the street date. So I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be some guys, going a night before, like
No, there will be people going a week before, unless
you think so? Yeah.
Absolutely.
What I heard Lunar's at least some LCSs that I've talked to, they're getting their bags, I think they said Monday. So
I mean, some get them the week early, like they get them the Wednesday before. So like, I would assume unless Lunar puts out some sort of statement, or Keenspot puts out a statement that you can't sell them, then they will get them up and they'll put them online as the first they can. The other thing that happens too is the guys who don't have stores and they just buy them from their LCS on the side And because they don't have a store, they're gonna rip them and put them up anyways. And so I
Right.
saw that with the Batman stuff too. People are like, "Oh, I don't have a store. I just got them," and then they do it. So, you know,
Yeah.
this is the world we live in, and there's everyone's trying to get their quick buck.
Damn. Yeah.
But the nice thing is that there's so much variance in these bags compared to the other bags. Like
The big
I think you're
rig.
going to see a lot of stuff across the board. Like there's so many different hidden stuff, whether it's the trick or treats, the Night of the Living Deads, the Unholy Grails. Like there's a lot of extra stuff that I think will be able to kind of be carried across for a long time.
And stuff that he hasn't told the public about, that he's just basically we've kind of said that there's hidden stuff in there.
The Red Hood photo cover.
Yes. And that's neither trick nor treat. That's fucking
It's the best
horror.
friends. It's just Hood and
It's like
Hood
that
and Mark
Frank-
from the Ruth's Chris outside of the Huntsville Convention Center.
He's all hood. My stomach hurts. I ate too much.
It's like that Frank Quitely cover last night on the House of Stein show. That's what it's like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was rocking the
Taint Robin. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm assuming Hood is the Robin.
Mama.
Somebody's gonna make that cover now. You watch, bro. You watch.
It'll be a famed Mark Spears, and it's just him and Hood.
I'm really. Hey, what about these? Not enough people are talking about these guys either, right?
Those are cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's awesome right there. So we'll see how it all plays out when that happens. We're a couple weeks away. There's of course the Unholy Grail stuff, which is really cool. And then a bunch of other stuff. Here's some covers. A few of the covers that he's released.
They have on New York Comic Con. They have all the exclusives on there too.
Do they really?
Yeah, I'll send it to the private chat if you want.
Yeah, put it in the private chat.
There, do this. There you go.
Yeah. So there was another thing. Hold on here. Let me find.
They even got baseball cards or prints, baseball card prints. Bryan.
Did you guys see Stein's first variant?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was great.
He's super smart, dude. Stein's so smart.
He's all right. He's not that smart, dude.
Well, he found a great place to do a really low print run variant. He's only allowing it to be available for so much time, and then after that, he's keeping the rest of them, I guess, and or destroying them, one or the other.
He's destroying them. He said already.
Okay, so
I think he's got them all stamped on the back. I think
he's stamped. So here's the cool part, right? He stamped the copies that he's giving to the artist. He's giving 30 copies to the artist, and they all foil stamped AP. 1 of 30, 2 of 30, 3 of 30. Yeah.
Do they get a green label?
That's a great question. They probably will. I don't know. I think you can get a blue label now, right? With stuff like that.
Yeah, I think he'll get a blue label because he's putting that out as an artist proof, which is not a direct to retail, which is clearly different. As long as he fills out as long as the artist fills out the form correctly that it's an artist print, I don't think they'll hit it.
Yeah. Right. That's right. That's decent. That's all the stuff I think.
A backpack.
There's more backpacks down there. It's sick though. Some of them are sick. I mean, they get pretty big, like 35 liter. Like a backpack, dude. 45
That's a
liter.
big
backpack.
45-liter backpack. Holy
There's a 45 liter too.
Like put a child in that.
Tactical.
That's for leg. That's for leg and his 85 slabs.
Just
I mean,
a
$200
lot of
though,
stuff.
man. It's kind of steep for a 45 liter. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it looks cool, but I'd like to see the inside. I'm an inside guy. Like, what's it look like on the inside? How much can you pack in there? Yeah.
Over under how many fame books at New York Comic Con?
At least 100.
Damn.
I what weren't there somewhere around 60 or something at San Diego?
No, there's like 1,000 at San Diego, man.
Oh, really? Of just Fame books?
I think so. There was like a lot. There was probably like
Or I
600
thought that was
maybe.
all exclusives. I didn't know that was just Fame.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm.
Yeah.
By the way, the session was excellent tonight. Shout out to Lord Zero, the local dispensary, for doing a great job.
Did you see the nerds did a Red Man
Metallica.
vinyl figure for $90 too? It's up on the ends. It's sick. That's sick too. Looks
What
like
is
there's
it?
a skateboard at Nerds NERDS with a Red Man up on. Keep going up. One more, maybe 2 more. Right there on the top left.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. What do you have to do to get a exclusive clutch at like be able to put their logo on the back of your item?
You just got to work with them directly. I don't know all the ins and outs with Fan Expo, or Reed Pop.
Well, I want to talk about a couple. There was a couple books that, dude, I was like last week. I was so out of it that I think I did half of the F.O.C. was like this week's F.O.C. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was crazy. But there was a couple books that I didn't talk about that are really good that I want to just key in on. This Hello Darkness number 15 Jenny Frison variant is badass. And then of course, I think we talked about this one. There was also that great Jenny Frison Witch variant with the jack-o'-lantern that's so good, but I like this one too, the 1 in 10. Creepy as hell.
Scarecrow.
Laura Kinney Sabretooth number 1. This is crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
10 years later, she's the name of once bitter enemy Sabretooth and fights beside Revelation himself. Why did Laura Kinney abandon her legacy? What secrets does she keep from the mutant world? When loyalty changes, blood means everything. This is a 1 in 50 Lobos variant.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Mama.
This Marvel Knights Punisher number 1, 1 in 25. And this is Jimmy Palmiotti and Dan Panosian. New Punisher series they're bringing back the whole Marvel Knights world, which is sweet. Thanks for the sub, brother. For all you guys that are not subbed up, it really helps a lot. I know it's a pain in the neck sometimes just to figure out how to do it, but hit that sub button. If we bring you good content, if you've been here a couple of times, it's a big deal for us. So it's much appreciated.
It's hard to subscribe.
Well, for some people.
Oh, okay.
Sonya Reborn number 2. This is the Sejic. I think we might have kind of keyed on this, but I love this cover now that I even look at it again. She's holding the bag of
crazy, dude.
Yeah, she looks maniacal.
Yeah, dude.
Look at this. Universal Monsters Invisible Man number 1, second print by Maria Wolf.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
Dude, she is so fucking good.
She's getting better.
Yeah, every book that she puts out, I feel like she's better. Look at Big Clutch dropping memberships to everybody. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. So do all those other people out there that are getting all those free memberships. We got some fun stuff coming up membership-wise, by the way, you guys. I know I keep saying that, but there is some fun stuff coming. But Maria Wolf, excellent second print variant. We're finally getting this book. This book, do you guys remember this book? This book was a
Intensia.
It was a cover of the year book for last year because it was on F.O.C. like 3 months before the end of the year or 2 months before the end of the year, something like that. And it got held up because of diamond issues. So
it was way back in October of 24.
Yep.
Wow, really?
It was supposed to ship it. Yeah, it was supposed to ship in May 7th. Yeah, I think that was Mel was losing his mind that this would never get released.
Yeah. It's a wraparound too, which is dope. Bob's Big Boy killing Ronald McDonald. And then this right here is fucking amazing. There is a trade dress version of this, but this is one of the few times where I'm all about, I'm not going to hate you, and I'm not mad if I end up picking one of these up. This is the 1 in 50 Virgin Ivan Talavera Binary #1. Fucking
That's
awesome.
pretty sweet. I like that.
Right? It's a beautiful book. So, few F.O.C. books this week. Also, of course, the Harley Elvira stuff is on F.O.C. this week, finally, which is a good thing. Make sure you guys check those out. Check out Economics and Comics for his F.O.C. pre-order site. Lefteros had a few. I'm gonna go to his thing because I keep forgetting to do that.
Did you see what Economics was doing on his site for FOC?
No. Oh yeah, with the Mark Spears blind bag stuff.
Yeah, if you order a single blind bag, in line with the FOC, he puts you in for a random where you win the 1 in 250 incentive, and 2 winners won.
That's
Pretty
great.
cool. That's very
Yeah.
cool him. And I think he said he's going to do it again for the Christmas bags. I think he was going by, originally it was supposed to be 1 winner, but I think he had enough FOC orders for the bags where he drew 2 names and gave out 1 in 250s. So that was really cool of him.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why don't they say Perillo as artist on this? It's weird. Do they have a falling out or something? Hopefully they didn't. Maybe. That would be a bummer if they did. But back to Lefteros and Cover Price. Shout out to Cover Price. Make sure you guys go check out Cover Price, and it's one of the best websites for comics on the internet for sure. Absolute Evil #1, first appearance of Absolute Green Arrow, Absolute Joker appearance. This is an Al Ewing story. DC KO #1. There's going to be blind bags for these, right? So that's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
This is the Dark Side cover B, which is by Jim Lee, and it's awesome. Ice Cream Man, the Mortal Coil Shuffle. Story told via a deck of 55 cards rather than pages like a traditional comic book. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. That's cool that they're trying cool shit like that. Crazy shit like that. Comic book card set. Marvel Knights Punisher #1. This is that Panosian Palmiotti book. Rook Exodus. First full appearance of Stag, Matterhorn, and Bloodhound. And then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder #2. First appearance of Mysterious Crime Lord. Probably a ton of variants for that too. Here's that famous book that never came out. What is this? Lucio Robes? Lucio? So they don't say Perillo? Why don't they say Perillo? Why do they just say Lucio? Who knows? And that is FOC this week for all you guys. Did you guys see that Plasm book that we were talking about the other night in the Almost 10 that sold for all that money?
The single staple one?
Yeah, the single staple one. Yeah. Yeah, that was a crazy book. I love that. Look, that weird shit like that.
I've got that previews magazine with it sealed inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it, you guys.
What happened?
We got some drama.
Drama!
I got you. I hope this makes your come drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the
But let's get down to business.
Did you guys hear this crazy story about this woman who stole the baseball?
Yes.
Yeah.
How
the Karen? The Karen?
Yeah. How
At the
crazy
Phillies
was
game.
that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. That kid got hooked up with the Marlins and the Phillies. They hooked him up with all these baseballs and bats and shit.
Yeah, bro.
So like hit in front of her, like it wasn't even like she didn't even catch it. It was like hit in front of her and bounced, and the guy grabbed it. And
I thought it looked like it hit her. Maybe she had it in her hands, it bounced off her, and the thing forward. It was really hard to tell. Like they didn't have a good zoomed in shot.
That ball's mine. It hit me in the dick.
Here it is, right here.
So I thought it got hit in the front row, and then she couldn't grab it fast enough. But hey, I mean,
as soon as they did that, I would have turned right the fuck around. First of all, I wouldn't have gone after and complained. But if
that looks so fake, that guy got it's like, look, so he's hugging this kid awkwardly, right? So
well, it's his son.
Well, I let's hope.
Oh, how he gets scared. Jesus. He got scared. Like that's a cool moment. I'd be pissed if I was that dude.
So look at him get
like,
scared.
What the fuck are you doing?
What is that, dude?
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna get killed, man.
Look at how she walks back all like happy.
Bro.
If I was that oh man, I feel bad for all parties
Hey,
involved.
Clutch, what were you throw the baseball at her face? There's the ball.
Dude, it's like up there with the CEO stealing that hat from the tennis thing too. It's like, come on, guys, like really.
Well, here's the thing. Did she get fired? Some people are saying in the chat she got fired.
I heard too.
Wow, that sucks for her, dude.
Fired from where though?
Where they go worked. Oh, and
from the Marlins marketing team.
I mean, yeah, she works for Major League Baseball. I get it, but why would her real job, if she doesn't work in baseball, give a shit that she was being a jerk off?
Yeah,
it's all about the bad PR, man. They don't want none of that.
Optics.
Speaking of terrible things, the astronomer girl, she filed for divorce from her husband. Shocker. The HR lady who like got caught with the CEO. Yeah. Shocker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Wasn't meant to be. You win some, you lose some, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. That shit's pretty ridiculous. To be honest. It's
It just looks so staged though, dude. The way he went like,
I don't think it's staged, bro. There's no doubt.
You bully us, it'll go viral, and then we can get the kid to get these bats. Then we'll list all this shit on eBay.
I think the reason why it looked that way because he knew she was walking behind him, and I think he was just waiting for it to happen.
Late Night Comics is a school. She's a school administrator, so it makes it even worse. Like you deal with kids all day, man.
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
So we have the baseball card version of looking up comics at the register happened recently. A guy found a 1 of 1 in a or a card shop's dollar bin, and when he brought it to pay for it, they charged him $30 instead.
I wouldn't be mad at $30, honestly.
It was just a Pete Alonso card, not his rookie. You know, if it's a kid too, especially, you chalk that one up as charity. You know, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it says a kid.
Oh, it's a kid? Okay, never mind, dude. I would never. Like, hey, you got one on me, dog. There you go. Good job.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's not a Pete Alonso card. It was a. Who was it? I don't even know who that is. Like, probably a nobody. It's probably just a nobody 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous. That's charity. That's make a kid happy. He'll come back to your store now. You know what I mean?
No, come on, Brian. You kick him out of his store and say you never come back again.
Yes. Yeah. Did you guys? We talked about this recently. We talked about all the AI stuff. Have you guys been following up on the AI stuff? it's getting so what I'm talking about specifically is the Dragon Con stuff. There is more bigger YouTube channels that are starting to key in on this and talk about this. This whole AI thing is starting to become a much bigger topic, which is very interesting. So, you know, keep your eye on that especially for the next con. It'll be interesting to see if anything happens at New York for that. I know there's some smaller cons going on right now, but it was it's pretty interesting all the stuff that's going on in that con world where artists and other con goers are the people that are complaining. So the tide is changing on that one, which is very interesting and very, very weird to be honest. It's kind of weird to see artists get mad and like start putting little notes on tables and saying, you know, they deserved it. You know, they're pissed. They're not happy about it. And this is kind of interesting. Here, let me show you this.
Taken from Dragon.
For those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I am certain we've all seen this by now. This is a photo taken from Dragon Con, one of the most famous conventions in the U.S., and it just ended this previous weekend. At the convention, a dealer was dealing in AI merchandise, and the convention asked them to leave, and they were promptly kicked out. And here's that sign right here that was left behind. The convention put this up after the backlash from the community stating they did not want this there. And here's a picture to show you. I blurred out the faces, of course, but this
faces, of course, but this was small operation.
Can you guys not hear that?
There's no sound.
Oh my god!
Not on our end.
Not on your end. That's weird.
Well, I can hear Hood.
You should. Thank you for telling me, Hood.
Transformers
in the U.S. I do not want to put this
There you
out
go.
after the backlash from the community stating they did not want this there. And here's a picture to show you. I blurred out the faces, of course, but this was not a small operation. This was a humongous four-sided vendor booth with AI art from
a humongous four-sided vendor booth.
everything
He clearly
from
hasn't been to
Star
a
Wars to Batman. You can see some of the art still left up, but this is them taking it down. With that being said, I want to make something clear to every convention in the U.S. I do not want to buy AI art. I do not want to buy 3D printed dragon shit. I go to a convention to experience the community, to interact with fans, and to buy the art made by the people who also love that same property. Conventions need to start vetting their vendor hall. Because frankly, I've heard from time and time again from other friends who go to conventions, it's the same 5 things. It is 3D printed crap, AI art, Funko Pops, and this was not a huge deal, but the same anime figures at every table from drop shippers.
Yeah, this guy kind of sounds like he's complaining a little too hard on the other things, but I understand the anime art. I think that's a big deal. A lot of when the creators and other convention exhibitors are complaining about it, I think that's a big deal, right?
At least you didn't go after the jerky boots, okay? I need the jerky boots still. Give me
The
beef
fudge.
jerky. The fudge, dude. And samurai swords, dude. That's what I need. That's what I need.
You guys remember that period of time where like every like I don't know outdoor festival or vendor area would have like that one dude who had those like aliens figures made out of like nuts and bolts and stuff, but like you saw it at every different like town had a different one. You know, it's the same guys like just buying the same stuff from China and whatever. Like I always hated that stuff.
Yeah.
That dude looks like he would go to your booth and try to just dick you down on like $5 for everything. And then bitch at you that you didn't want to do it. You know, and it's ridiculous. I don't know. This guy is killing me. It's like, what do you? So I'm going to a con in September, and the guy said in the rule book, whatever the hell that even means, only pop culture related items, nothing else related to comic books and stuff you can sell. So you can't sell sports cards, you can't sell anything else. It's comic stuff only. Which what does that really mean? Like, Can I bring,
Sports are pop culture though, right? Like,
can you bring toys? Does that count? But it had to be comic book toys, which is just interesting. It says you will be banned immediately. I don't know what that means, and non-refunded. It's real serious.
Well, Dino, let me ask you a question. I've noticed in the past 3 months or 4 months, I've been seeing at least minimum one table of a dealer coming in strictly with Labubus on his table. No comics, no nothing. So that's a no for sure, right? In a comic show, okay. So then all they have to do is just use common sense and say, all right, if you're not selling Bowen statues or Marvel Legends or no Labubus, just make it clear. Because I know in certain comic shows, the promoters say, we're not doing ninja swords and pillows and custom, t-shirts. We're doing comic related shit. If you don't have it, please don't, put in for a booth.
Yeah, my kid asked me he's 5. He asked me for a Labubu. I didn't even know what it was. I asked my wife, I go, what is this? She goes, oh, it's like mainstream. I'm like, oh, like Beanie Babies, I guess, and Tickle Me Elmos. I don't know. I don't get it, but I'm old now.
There was something that somebody sent me recently that was something about Warner Brothers is now going after a lot of these AI. They know about the AI situation and they're going after. It sounds like maybe the AI generators. Is that what I read?
There's like they're doing a big lawsuit against one of them right now. And then there was a big settlement on this one about books. I forgot which one that was, but there was a big like $150 million settlement.
Yeah, Warner Brothers is suing AI giant Midjourney, I guess. That's the big thing. That was like 2 days ago. People were talking about it.
So, man, the microscope has just gotten a little bit bigger. It's now a macroscope. There's more people in the crosshairs.
Here's a good website. I mean, it's a Hollywood Reporter, but you can look at it. I put it in private chat. It shows samples of what Midjourney's doing to what. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I understand you got to protect your IP and stuff, but
this is. Well, they've got 10 years to make money off of it, right? Basically.
Well, if you scroll down, you'll see better ones like Bugs Bunny and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Rick and Morty's probably another big one.
Yeah.
Well, that's what needs to start happening. It's just like the same thing with this whole blind bags being sold early. It's there needs to be a law about it, which happened. And check this out. Even Bleeding Cool says, comic store in your future is selling their comics early. What to do? Early comic sales give stores a competitive edge, but risk breaking vendor releases day rules. Collector demand drives the shops to release these comics ahead of the official launch date. Basically, they wrote a whole article about what's going on right now and how big of a deal this is, which is, I guess, a good thing. But most of these stores should know this, right? This should be something that they're told about early on.
But I think the thing too is, I hate to say it, is like I don't think the rules are being really enforced, right, from the distributors, right? I mean, happening. Obviously, they're still getting books, right? I mean, gotta be accountable, right? I mean, people are doing it,
Yeah, I mean, unless it's enforced, there's no way no one's going to stop it, right? And so, and the problem is, people are like, oh, well, this is, they'll claim that like, oh, this is my sole source of income. This is my whole business. If I get put on probation, I'm not gonna be able to get books. I'm gonna go to business or whatever. Like, sorry.
I guess back in the day, like back in when we were younger, right, without the whatnots and eBay lives and stuff, it's like, yeah, you can do it in the back room and stuff, but people are doing like a whatnot on eBay, like being real brazen about it, right? It's not like, oh, it's like, oh, my buddy down the street, so.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all want to know what happens at the end? Look, spoilers.
Well, I talked to my LCS about that. I was just asking a random question about the Batman blind bags, because they did sell every single bag they ordered, which is good. But I did say did you hear about all the stuff that's going on, like with the Whatnot live sellers and eBay live sellers dropping their bags sometimes, up to 4 or 5 days early? And she said yes. And then I said, well, do you feel like that it affects you? And she says, well, it worries me that if I do, like she said, she's doing the monster blind bags. This is the biggest order they ever place out of all blind bags they've ever tried. And she says, like, yeah, I think she went into like 2 or 3 thousand bags. And she's like, if customers are getting bags in a large amount on live sellers 4 days in advance, what money, like, what type of spending are they going to do in my LCS if they've already, spent, $300-400 on bags for 4 days straight on live sales? That's the only concern, because she says, now am I going to be sitting on 1,500 bags because most of my customers already bought them online? So
Well,
I said, I don't know.
Does she not know that comic book collectors are sick? Like I ordered a bunch, but if I go to my buddy's LCS and
Well,
I
she
see
doesn't
them for, give me 10 of
Yeah.
them. Was
Well,
like,
she doesn't have to
"Hood,
worry
did
with
you
me.
order? But give me 10.
I'll just buy them all anyway. So I don't care.
Well, did you guys feel like the Batman blind bags had good enough hits? Like I felt like the hits were so lacking. I mean, I get it's rare, but they weren't really that great. And I see a couple,
They had a cool artist selection. Like I love to see Silvestri back because I'm a huge fan of like certain artists like from the 90s like coming back. But I wasn't thrilled. Like I think I think it was Clutch that said that it would have been nicer if they just did a complete entirely different cover in gold rather than just making what existed already in gold. This way it makes it a little more desirable when you do pull it. It's like, wow, like some new art. But that I completely agree with. I really hate when somebody does like a 1 in 1,000 gold and it's a $700 book, and then it's the same cover as the silver, the trade, the virgin and all the basic regular covers. It's like I didn't think it was that impressive, and that's why I didn't really buy into it. So
I wonder how many people are going to hold these bags. You know what I'm saying?
Not many.
Clutch had, people. Has anybody like not ripped one of your bags? You know anybody who's kept it sealed still?
I had some of my sale. They asked to have them shipped sealed. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
that doesn't mean they didn't open it though.
Correct. I mean, theoretically.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just wonder if somebody's gonna like, in 20 years it's like packs, right? Like Jordan rookies and stuff. Like, these packs it could have a 1 in 500. You never,
You see, but that would work with Clutch's bags because Clutch was putting in original first prints of the Invincible run, which is already a very expensive run. Like even the random issues, and I think he even had second prints, which he even more insanely rare. So that would work with his stuff. Oh, and it should work with Spears as well, because Spears is doing like 90 covers, and then he's doing the only thing you're going to screw yourself out of is if you find a golden ticket, 15 years later.
Yes,
but Clutch,
that is
Clutch
like
actually,
if the redemption,
yeah. But Clutch had legendary old school books, like like the original print run of Invincible. So you can hold his bag for 10 years, open it, and still possibly get an Invincible number 5 out of there, or a second print of number whatever,
Yeah.
So, or original art too. You had a boatload of original art on there, which I thought was
like 26 sketch covers. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't somebody open one of your bags? Didn't somebody open one of your bags late, Clutch? And
staying sealed,
out of like 2 bags
Hey,
left,
open
there
those,
was
Bryan.
original art.
No, Brian, take it to your grave, dude. Get
there's
married.
been-
Bro,
Yeah.
it's your birthday. You gotta open them, dude.
Well,
Open
Wait a minute,
one, dude.
Brian has bags?
Open one,
Yeah, I got
Brian,
2 of 'em.
for your
He's got a
birthday,
couple.
dude.
Oh,
I got
see,
2
look
of
at that. You're goating him.
Oh, he's got the Jordan rookie in there.
yeah.
Bro, open one. Dude.
One.
That's what-
Hey, in my opinion, it's like Schrodinger's cat, Invincible's cat, right here, baby. Battle Beast's cat, or Schrodinger's Battle Beast. One of the words. Who knows what it is? This is. There is 2 sketch covers in these right now, as we know it. What up, James? How you doing, brother?
I just came here to watch you open those blind bags.
Just open one, Brian. Just one.
Nope. Not
For your
happening,
birthday,
bro.
dude. Come on,
Not-
man. It's your
not
birthday, dude.
Not happening, brother. Not a chance.
I will tell you guys this. On Monday we are going to announce the next eBay pack. for New York Comic Con.
And these are huge.
It's all. I mean, I've mentioned on stream yesterday, so it's Transformers 25. I've mentioned it on stuff, but like this one's pretty cool, man.
This is a big deal. Yeah. It's been well, you know what? Hold on here. What's very interesting about this is that it's been in the works for a while, and there are some things that we know about that saw it when it showed up that is one of the coolest things ever, and you guys will agree in due time. You will agree. So
yeah, there's there's one redemption because it's just too cool not to have it be a redemption. So
yeah,
that's also a crazy thing. Like talking about the market about the redemptions for the Monster and the Wolf, is just like just the added complexity of having a redemptions. Like, all right, how do you redeem it? No. This whole thing is it's a whole thing. So working on that right now too. So
yeah. Yeah.
Man, I love comic books, bro.
It's going to be announced Monday, or at least you can follow me on socials. We'll be announcing it there, and then other eBay live sellers are going to have it. It's going to come out the week of New York Comic Con, which is the week of the release date for Transformers 25. So
can you say the price at least, or do you want to keep it secret?
The price, they're going to be auctioned like they did last time. Okay. So the eBay live sellers will be able to purchase, a certain allotment for themselves to sell on their streams, and they can do with them as they wish at that point. Okay. So,
yeah, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be really cool. There's so much going on for New York. New York is going to be a big deal.
Insane.
It is going to be nuts.
Who's all going on the panel? I mean, I'm not going, but who else is going? Oh, geez. Okay, boys.
I'm set up there, so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I already told everybody from Beyond Wednesdays if anybody needs a place to crash or throw something on the wall, they're more than welcome to use my booth. So.
Hell yeah.
We could sleep at the booth.
You can do whatever you want.
Pull a Donnie.
Spend the night.
Right up under the table.
Save some money.
Hey, James,
spend the night.
We forgot to talk about it a little bit last week, but I want to know, have you seen any more pictures or any more info on this PSA 10 Uncanny X-Men 266?
No, I didn't dig on it either. So it's just the picture I sent you is the only thing I found so far.
It's a miracle.
Yeah. Well, that picture, it wasn't too crazy. It wasn't anything like out of the ordinary with it that you could tell.
I mean, it was like a 9698.
Yeah.
It wasn't a horrible book. But with that wrap and that staple, it wasn't a 10.
No, you're right.
Yeah, that is the interesting thing about the PSA stuff too, is seeing books. I'm like, the fact that we haven't seen 99 or 10 of certain books, and then like we're seeing them pop up on 10s on PSA is, it's a little interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just going to be different grading, different grading scales, and they're going to say this is, what their barometer is for, what constitutes a 10, different than what CGC is, I guess.
But Clutch, you know how most of us within the community, just talking regular collectors, where they say grading is subjective. Mm-hmm. Why is it not subjective with the grading companies? Why can't they have a slight different standard?
I mean, it looks like we're finding that out right now.
Yeah, totally. Great point. There shouldn't be there shouldn't be that. I mean, there should be a standard across all grading platforms. But that's if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, Christmas would be every day type deal.
But even like, in the card space, like Sports Card, I saw two guys do it the past month. They did submissions to all three companies. They did like a Sports Collector did one, and then the other guy, another guy who used to be with him, did one too, where they sent like 3 different cards to each of the different grading companies, and then they got back the different things. And like some of them had pretty, like there was a couple big swings. Like one was like, this card is, fake and trimmed, and the other one, it was like, it was no problem at all on the card. So, everything's different, and I think as we've all talked going into it, like I think you just find what you're comfortable with and you just roll with that, like, I'm definitely I like CGC. I like I like the books in those cases. I like that stuff, but I also like, I like some of the PSA stuff. I'm submitting some stuff right now. I've got a new order going in just to kind of like mix it up, to add some different product to as a seller. I am agnostic on most things. So if it's something I can sell, I'll sell,
Yeah.
It's strange. I've been submitting to CGC probably within the first 5 years they first started, which was early 2000s, and never received a 9.9 directly or a 10.0. And then I've got now already with PSA, I've already got a 10.0 being shipped to me now. So it's like I'm excited, but then I'm also saying like, how easy was that,
Well, I mean,
So,
books are different than they were 20
Yeah.
years ago.
Uh-huh.
Like we with Hive, like we've always gotten a bunch of 9.9s and 10s on our books because we always splurge for cardstock covers, and we sit in front of 500 books, so
Mhm.
like we know the ones that we're like, damn, that one's there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't look like it's been touched by human hands.
Right.
So I mean, there's plenty of them out there for sure. And I think the reason we see more of them now is solely because of retailer exclusives and that it's more common for cardstock to be a thing.
Yeah.
Because before, I mean, early 2000s and even in the 90s, the only thing you got cardstock on was foils. Really. I mean, you're talking like the mid 90s Valiant foils. Those were all cardstock. A bunch of the Marvel stuff from late 90s, early 2000s that were like their lenticulars or whatever BS they were doing at the time. Like some of those, like you look at the census and there is 20 or 30 9.9s or 10s on those. But as far as like everyday books, I mean, good luck in the early 2000s. Good luck pulling a 9.9 or a 10 from a comic shop,
Right.
But now it's easy enough. So
I want to hit on a topic real quick before we end Drama Alert. I'll get more into this in a members only thing, but I've had an absolute ton of people reach out to me about a conversation that's going around the world, the community of comic book creators. And that is this whole thing about Hot 10 lists, okay? And this is a very interesting topic to me, as you guys know, as I produce one of the, in my opinion, better Hot 10 shows on YouTube. And that being a show and a list, I'm very partial to my boy. Well, look at this, Blind Adam joining us. What up, Adam? So I'm very partial to my boy.
Speaking of things in the blind,
yeah, I'm very partial to my boy House of Stein. I think that he's been doing it in a very respectable way over the years, and he's good at what he does, and we have fun doing it. But I've been this thing has come up again in the world because there's this every couple of years this happens. You get this same type of video where somebody starts calling out what are really hot 10 lists, right? And recently Razor Comics did such a thing, and I want to show you guys something real quick. So I'm not going to get too far into this, but I just want to get one main point. So hold on, here we go here.
The movers, the shakers, the trending keys.
Hold on here. Why is this so low? Hold on. It is so low because of that. All right, here we go.
That are happening in our community. But reality, the movers, the shakers, the trending keys that are happening in our community. But reality check, what is really happening, instead of a true top 10, it's more like a top 5 plus whatever scraps they can find in to fill space. You know you love it, and they're going to make you love it. But you will love it. You know exactly what I mean. Every week you see Incredible Hulk number 181, Amazing Spider-Man 300, Ultimate Fallout 4, fill in the blank here, some modern variant, and whatever new number 1 drop that Wednesday. These books are like that one guy who never leaves the party at 3 a.m. He's like, hey, bro, the music's dead. but he's still hanging in the back eating chips. Guess what? It's Amazing Spider-Man number 300 just hanging out there, just chilling, eating the.
Now, I don't know about Comic Tom's list because I don't, listen, if you're a content creator, it's hard watching a lot of other content. It's just something that you don't do a lot of. I have a lot of respect for Tom. I think he's a stand-up dude, but I don't watch a ton of his content, and I don't expect him to watch a ton of mine. So I don't know if those books that he mentioned, those blue chip keys, are always on the list over there. But Stein, here's the thing about Stein. Stein has always said that if he was to do a real top 10 like sales comic list every week, it'd be the same old books. Those would be the books. He's talking about
basically Spawn 1, New Mutants 98. We can go down the list. It's every ASM 300s. I mean, every blue chip key that sells every 3 seconds is on the list. I mean,
yes,
basically it's what it is.
Yeah,
totally. And so, that has always been. But here's the thing. Every couple of years, this comes up. And that's a good thing. That means that we've got new people coming into the hobby that are seeing the same things that we've seen many years before. So I think that is a good thing for people to recognize that. But the main thing where I kind of have a little bit of problem with what he's saying is something he kind of says towards the end. So here we go. Chop, chop.
Breaking news coming in from the producers right now. Really, if ASM 300's on the list again, you don't need to panic buy it. It'll still be there next week. Probably will. Probably a little higher, probably a little bit lower, but it's always going to be there, guys. In conclusion, the comic book top 10 isn't really a top 10. It's 5 classics on repeat with some fillers in there, with some bangers, bro. Some sick covers, bro. And if you're chasing those repeats, congratulations, sucker. Guys, let me know who's your favorite top 10. If you're watching a top 10 show, who's your guy? Who's your channel? I used to have a guy.
So he takes that whole thing, which this is also what comes up every year, is that the people who are buying these books or who are liking these lists or watching these shows are taking part in FOMO, and you should collect what you like. Amen, brother. We all say that. We all say collect what you like. Here's what the top 10 list is, though. It's as easy as the data says it is. These are the books that are selling, that are hot this week. That if you're a speculator, if you're somebody that loves to know that information, this is where you find that information. But more importantly than all of that, they're the places where new collectors and old collectors find new books that they've never heard of before. How many times do you watch a House of Stein Hot 10 show or almost 10? And there's not just one, two, there's multiples.
I watched the Stein show for the almost 10 because I said, fuck, you're making me spend money again this week. Here's another book I have to add to the list. This is cool. If I didn't watch this show, I wouldn't have known about it. And it's not all the same books week after week after week. And yet, if you're in this industry, of course, a Spidey.
I got you. I hope this makes your come drunk. Because these dudes.
I'm a goofy ass dude. I like that.
Yeah.
Can I be the mayor of goofy ass dudes?
At the end of the day, Brian, it's a conversation with no possibilities, bro. You're gonna have these people come out because they've got to come up with content. So why not go and attack something that is basically subjective, right?
Yep.
So you're always going to have those band. What Stein does, he filters those books out, and then he goes off of what people are buying. It's not what he puts on there. The motherfuckers are buying it, so that translates into the list.
And the other thing that I kind of take offense with is in that video, he says that it's lazy content. Now, respectfully,
that's lazy content.
Hold on. Respectfully, I agree it can be lazy content. It can be very lazy content because everybody is doing lists. I get it.
Bro, do you see our list of blow books, bro? Like, nobody's even done that.
But here's why House of Stein is not lazy content. He's not just repeating somebody else's list. He's creating the list. He's not just repeating a cover price list, a key collector list, and I'm not giving any shade to the people they are, because they're also creating the content. It takes a lot of time to edit that stuff, make it look cool, talk about it. There's a lot of work into this. So, but if you're creating the list, that's not being lazy. That is the best type of content creator out there. And here's the other part about that. One of the biggest pieces of advice that I give to new content creators that are coming into the game, if I become friends with them, and I've given this advice to Razor, is try to think of something different that's not already being done. Lists, market reports, and pickups, everybody does. And it's okay that it does it, but that everybody does it. So if you can come up with something different, it changes your content. It sets you aside differently. And that's coming from somebody who does pickups, lists, and market reports. You know what I mean? It's just the content world we're in. So that's my little response. I'll get more into that in members only content, but that is the end of.
Well, I mean,
ahead,
look
brother.
at look at Comic Historian, right? Like he reads audiobooks on it's something completely different and nobody ever did, and you got a massive channel for it. I mean, if you find a niche, I mean, it can work.
Yeah.
So
Amen, brother.
Haters gotta hate,
Yep. All right, let me get our boy Diamond Dave to let us out of this. As we do this,
I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
Can you hear me out there? Hey man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
all right. Very interesting drama.
Reach down between my legs.
I love that clip, dude. That is a classic clip that I'm so glad I found. We probably need to make a Diamond Dave Beyond Wednesdays shirt at this point. You know what I mean? Which is very
I went by Hot Topic to see if they had Mark Spears shirts.
It's at
They haven't
Spencer's. Spencer's.
Oh, it's at Spencer's?
Yeah.
Man, I caused a lot of trouble over there.
I was gonna say, it must have been like, who's this?
Sorry,
creepy guy
sorry,
here?
bro.
Wait, there's Mark Spears shirts at Spencer's?
Yeah.
I go, they were supposed to drop today.
I guess I have to go into Spencer's for the first time in years.
All these kids were looking like, man, that man is pretty upset.
Were you the oldest person in the Hot Topic era?
Yeah.
Right up?
I was going through all the monster apparel. Where the fuck is the Spears?
You're gonna see CCTV of some Segway
I
security.
swear
officer.
to God, dude, because I text Mark. I go, hey, dude, I'm at Hot Topic. Where are your shirts at? What the fuck?
That's awesome sauce.
Dude, the guy at Hot Topic, I'm sorry, bro. I caused all that drama, dude.
You're crazy.
Yeah, you are, bro.
That poor 17-year-old kid just fucking doesn't know what he got into.
Look on the computer. Mark Spears.
Did you guys
The
see
Mark Spears?
I wish Leg was here. We're gonna have to show this on Leg on Wednesday night. Do you see this? I Hate Fairyland. I know, like, he's into the Popeye weird shit. Look at
We know
this.
he's into weird shit.
She's cut off somebody's arms and is wearing them.
That's awesome.
It's
So
Popeye's arms, and she's wearing the Popeye head, and there's his legs behind her. How crazy is this cover?
I Hate Fairyland.
Unreal.
That's
Shout out
cool.
to DT. That's a crazy cover. But that's coming out soon. And then I want to get, you know how they did a Tom Brady Montreal Expos card?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a Scott Weiland football card.
Oh, that's crazy.
Scott Weiland, dude, back in Huntington Beach, California, Edison High School. Look at that motherfucker. Look how young he is.
Dude, I saw the best thing the other day. Someone on I think it was Instagram or whatever said they had mocked up a end cap bat relic, you know, the bat, the end of the bat, but it was Billy Ripken's fuck face. And the guy's like, I would trade my entire like collection for this card. I was like, that would be so tight. Can you imagine if they found that bat and
Oh
actually
my
had it?
God. I wonder if somebody
That'd be
has that
sick.
bat. I wonder.
It's gotta be out there.
It'll be on Heritage next week. $850 million.
Seriously.
Can you imagine that thing being
Golden, Ken Golden will just buy it for like $30 trillion or something.
Fanatics would buy it, then turn it actually into the relic card, and then have that as a chase set.
Yeah, fucking Fanatics, you know what they'll do. This is like they'll like laser out like 1/100th of things, and it'd be one piece of a little bat, like a square of it. Put it on like 30 million cards.
Did you guys see have you seen anybody talked about the new PSA thing where they're now offering like 90% of FMV on cards?
What?
So when you sub, they'll offer you 90% of FMV on a card that you get graded with them.
This is
out
the
in
repack
cash.
game. This is the 100% the repack game. You watch. PSA is going to be coming out with a repack.
Yeah. Did you see on Whatnot that people this poor guy? I wouldn't say poor guy. It's a son and his dad, right? And they're on Whatnot, and they're literally repacking. They got caught repacking cards, and he goes, "Oh, don't worry. When these guys leave, we'll just keep doing it again. Like the 100 whatever, maybe 20 people there in this room." They're like, "Oh, when these guys leave, nobody will know." I'm like, "Oh boy."
So I've been telling everybody about this repack that I saw. Okay, repacks are getting so big that like 70% of sales at sports cons are people buying cards from dealers for repacks, right? And
excuse me, Ron, for someone who's not really into cards, what is a repack?
so basically, repackers, which are people who go to cons and buy a ton of singles, and then they take those singles and they put them into, like repacks, kind of like blind bags. You know what I mean? For comics, you know how they do blind bags for comics, Adam?
Yep.
So here's a perfect example. Okay, this is such a great story. This is a father and son joined a repack. It says here, a moment this father and son will never forget. After a tough week, Strictly Wrigley wanted to lift his dad's spirits with a surprise he had been saving. His dad had no idea what was inside, and neither of them expected to hit this big. So they entered a repack where somebody went to a con or bought a bunch of singles or had a bunch of singles, and they made a buy-in of, say, $100. And there was it's kind of like what Stein does with the Stein packs. There's a ceiling, there's a floor. You talk about the hits that you can get. Well, one of the hits in this repack was a Nolan Ryan rookie card, graded rookie card. And this is what they wanted. Check this out. This is crazy.
Okay, you became a fan from the hat. Oh my God, you got the case hit! You got the case hit!
What's that?
The case hit!
What's the case hit?
That's the best card out of the case.
How many in this case?
One. There's one out of every case.
And there's 100 in this.
You got the case hit.
So I got the best out of 100.
You got the case hit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, here we go.
You won't believe who I got. I got Nolan Ryan's rookie card.
Stop it. Stop it.
I sure do. Yes, I do, Gary.
What? Oh my God. Oh my God, Dad! Okay.
How cool is that, man? I love shit like that.
Awesome.
All right. But the problem
That's great.
is that there's always going to be douchebags out there that are messing up. But I'm getting back to the story. It's become such a big part of the hobby that the majority of sales at cons are going for people that are putting together these repacks. It's like what was that thing that we were buying with the virtual thing? What was that thing called?
A Courtyard.
Courtyard. Yeah, the Courtyard.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that like Jim Mint did something where he had like a big book that he was like sending into Courtyard as a part of the thing or something like that, right?
So Courtyard IO does repacks of comics. They also do repacks of cards, all kinds of sports cards. And you can see what's just been pulled. Like somebody pulled this Kenny Pickett autograph out of, what is this? What does it say where it's from? Can't tell. But you can and then go look at all the things that have come out of this stuff, and they'll buy it right back from you. So here's the packs, like a basketball starter pack, $25. You can see what the last things that were pulled 27 minutes ago. A guy pulled this Jordan and immediately put it for sale. So listed it for $50. Anyways, these are repacks. This is the biggest part of the hobby, man. It's crazy. It's nuts.
I can't believe a comic pack's $200 on the site. Not saying that's bad. I don't know. Just interesting.
I mean, we did that one night on the Wednesday show, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And I think like the very first book I opened up was like a $600 book, and I just sold it immediately back to the platform.
Yep.
And then we bought a couple others. I'm still sitting on like $400 up, I think, from my initial investment on there.
So it hits that
MJ had done a
gambling.
bunch of that too, right?
Could you
Hey
imagine?
Brian, I put in the chat. Do you remember these toys from the late '80s? Like what? Can you click on it? I sent it to Clutch earlier. Like he doesn't remember those.
Saw this, yeah. I definitely don't remember those, Hood.
You don't.
What toys?
You were buying different toys than
No,
I
these were the Cockmasters. I think they were made like There's another one where it shows all the toys, dude. I forgot to put that one in there. Fuck.
Crazy.
Let me write that down. General
Cockmasters. By Kenner.
Rug burn.
Nah, but there's another one where the kids are playing with the toys, dude. It's fucking amazing, dude. Let me see if I can find it.
Excuse me, Red Hood. Thank you for the idea. Something still germinating in my head. It's all because I was on Beyond Wednesdays. Cockmaster.
Let's see. Cockmasters.
Yep, Cockmasters.
You see that? Here's another blind bag pack coming for New York Comic Con. Just keep adding them to the list. They're going to be coming.
I saw the Carnivore one.
What's in that one? Do you know what's in it?
No. I think it might. It's not. Is it turtle stuff? I want to say because it's IDW themed. So.
Okay. I found it, Brian. Here it is.
Have you guys been paying attention to all the stories of Ryan Reynolds and Robert Downey Jr. fighting on the set of Avengers?
Yep. It's hysterical.
It's funny. And then Channing Tatum's gonna be a big part of it. He's got a big fight with Doctor Doom. That would be funny. All right, Hood.
All right. This is the best one. What? Here we go.
Figures and playsets each sold separately.
Grotar's ethnic cleansing again. Sanctions aren't working. You'll never stop taking those forces of no. Buzzcocks got your back, boss. Send in the Cockmasters.
Only Cockmasters feature Man Blast technology.
Man Blast machine gun. You can play at that game.
But Scrotar has evil Man Blast power.
Different laser.
He shot it right in his head.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, now it's got a big man cannon.
Man Blast cannon. Grotar's escaping into the jungle.
The blood squirting out of his head.
Great job, Cockmasters. Another victorious backyard battle. With Cockmasters, the power is in your pants.
Whoa.
Cockmasters come with everything you see here, available wherever.
Bro. Hey, see if they selling them on eBay, dude. The figures.
I don't want to type that in eBay. I'll get put on a list, bro.
Yes, you will.
Jesus, I already see enough crazy things in the magazine sales on eBay.
I figured out my Halloween costume for this year, so thanks.
I'm a cockmaster.
Oh, it's fucking terrible. Dude.
My HOA is going to have a fit about that.
Yeah. James, you're going to New York too, right?
Yep.
Cool, brother. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it should be.
I'm looking forward to it now because my whole everything changes once it quits being so damn hot in Arizona, and it's starting to cool down soon. So I'm so excited, and then I get to go hang out somewhere cold, somewhat cold.
What's the date of New York Comic Con?
October 9th through the 12th.
What October what?
9th through the 12th. I'm hoping to be there just for Thursday this year, so I can celebrate my birthday with my comic book family.
There you go, brother.
Outside that, I have to get ready for Exotica the week after. So
Exotica, I don't even want to know, bro.
I showed this the other night. The Stitch.
Uh-huh.
Oh my! Look how close it is to the original.
It's good,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's dead on. I think the lead up to ASM 1000 is going to be pretty cool.
We'll see.
And they're at 975, so in a couple of weeks they should be at ASM 1000.
Jesus, bro. All right, so there was another book that I definitely wanted to talk about real quickly. I forgot to talk about on F.O.C. Hold on here.
On the F.O.C.
Yeah.
F.O.C.
Fired.
We're going to do the F.O.C. report.
Float like a butterfly, baby.
Oh man, you killed me, Clutch. Man, that was awesome, dude.
So there is the Sveta Shubina. What's that metal? What's it called? Heavy metal that's coming out through Massive.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Also, shout out to our boy Josh Blaylock. The Disavowed #1 is coming out, and there's a 1 in 25 for Sveta for the Disavowed. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that one.
That's badass.
Yeah, it's a good cover.
Mama.
Yeah. So.
Could you see my Instagram chat? Look at this. Mama. Want to see this dog?
Mama. Claim.
So I also got these. So let's do pickups. You guys got any pickups? I also got these.
I got a lot of pickups.
Yeah, do it up, dude.
These are the Kickstarter Sveta books. They're good. But the coolest thing that I got this week was a birthday present for my boy Nate. I got my freaking crystal ball classified figure.
That's cool.
Look how bad that motherfucker looks. And you got a shield. All right. You got the regular head, which is cool, but not as cool as that one, the demon one. And then I got to figure out how to. I got to go look online to see if anybody's figured out how to put that crystal ball in his hand, because that's the way to have him set up. That is one of the baddest G.I. Joe figures. If they would have made this figure look like this in the original Joe line, he would have went down as one of the greatest Joe figures ever. No doubt about it. And these classified figures are so dope. I wasn't a big fan of them until I opened up a couple of them. Started playing with them. Badass. Those are my pickups. All right, who's next?
Come on, Hood. What do you got? You got anything good?
Yeah.
I think he threw it all on Whatnot already.
No, man. Where are they?
Whoa, he has Vipers with green transparent heads coming out? What? All right. Ooh.
Oh, that's
no,
badass.
look at that. That is
Oh,
sick,
you
bro. That's a big book.
Yeah, I love that.
That's really sick.
Have
Have those been announced, 78 points? The Crystal Ball Vipers?
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, Hood, what you got?
Nah. Well, I picked up a couple of these. The Tales of G.I. Joe, the newsstands. Picked up a couple of those. But
I love
can't find
those.
Those other stats. I'm not going through it. I'll show it next week. I picked up a lot of Linsner autos.
I saw those. Those were dope, dude.
Yeah, I showed those last week.
Yeah.
And there was like it's not leather, but it's is it leather? Let me see. Hold on. And then I picked up some of those Sports Illustrateds, like the Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I like
Look,
those.
it's great
Beautiful
condition. And I picked up the Packer Cowboys when the Packers fucking beat the Cowboys.
Yeah. That's good shit.
And,
I've had somebody reach out to me about magazines lately. It might have been Blue Green. Something about
so
magazines.
it feels like leather.
So
This
there is
Vampirella,
Chaos.
the Dying Light.
There's Lady Death where it's velvet from back in those days too. That's dope, dude. Dino, you got any pickups, brother?
Yeah, I just got two. So this is the top tier one because this is what I do for a living. So little Superior Spider-Man 20, little Campbell variant.
Nice.
Yeah. So I got it for like $100 because that's what I do. And then I haven't seen this one, the Wolverine 8U variant from way back in the day.
Yeah,
$15.
Yeah, we talked about that one. That one's
little 1 in 50. You don't see this out here. Yeah. So he had other books too. Just he didn't have anything great. I mean, he had a Campbell. I think Campbell book, and I was like, man, it was like 125 or 130, like $200 9.8. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of my margin's a little thin, but already people already hit me up, dude. And they're like, oh, I'll buy it. So hey, you can still find books for people who say you can't find books. You can still find books. That's my one win on the internet for the whole year, right? So that's how I play it.
Yeah, it's good shit, dude. Oh yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Anybody else got anything?
Yeah, I do actually for once. Actually, I have some away. These are power guides from Batman Year One.
Whoa.
Get that.
That's badass, dude.
And then I got this. Which these are from Batman Year One.
That's awesome.
So I scored those. The other thing, I did score a copy of Battle Chasers #3, but I don't remember where I put it. So
nice.
As I always buy Battle Chasers for $1.
James, you got anything, brother?
I have a new exclusive coming out, but I don't have any pickups. I'll have some really killer pickups next weekend.
Nice.
I got some shit coming in that was supposed to get here today, but now it got delayed till Monday. So
what exclusive you got coming out?
I have a Marion Heretic.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's good. That looks like a killer.
Which actually, I sent it to the Beyond Wednesday's group thing on the Gmail.
Oh wow!
But so we almost screwed up working through that. We almost screwed up boom, because they almost gave me the trade dress Frizen foil as my exclusive, even though they solicited it as the F.O.C. So they almost screwed it up. But what I have is it's the 1 in 20, but it's the foil.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And it was going to be a New York Comic Con exclusive, but I didn't find any tables or booths to partner with, so it will not be.
New York's gonna be crazy, bro.
I sold Clutch my Super Fuckers Forever.
What was that?
Ryan Otley's early work.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Did
That's
you just
super
say
cool.
Super Fuckers Forever?
Yeah, Super Fuckers Forever. It's fucking awesome.
I'm gonna do some research on that.
I didn't think that was real. I thought he was.
It was real, dude. I told you.
Just the reason I asked this, I asked just to make sure I heard the title right.
It's true. Here, I'll put it in the chat, Brian, so you can see it.
I believe you.
Well, I wanted the other people to see it too.
Well, I want to see it too. So.
Okay, coming up. Mama. There it is. Clutch is the proud owner of Super Fuckers.
Super Fuckers.
Oh wow, that's awesome, dude.
Forever.
That's a cool book.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's fucking Ryan Otley, dude. He's a fucking beast, dude.
Agree. Couldn't agree more. It's good shit.
Dude, he did this one commission piece, dude, with Robert Downey, like with the Stones when he did the snap. I got to find that picture, but like that was. I bet that book probably sells for a couple of grand. Whoever has it.
You get anything, John?
Yeah, not too much, but I picked up an Adam Hughes commission piece from somebody who was piecing out their collection. So I'm gonna be grabbing a couple more soon, but I just wanted to see what this one looked like in person. And then something I've been waiting for quite some time to come back from CBCS. This is Science Fiction Plus #1 from 1953. It is a signed Alex Schomburg cover.
That's
he actually signed it right here in pen.
That's cool.
I originally bought these magazines online. The guy was an old school collector. He used to chase down these guys at shows for signatures. And then I grabbed the #2 off of him after the first one came back good. And, and this one is signed up here. So
that's beautiful.
Not an easy signature to find legit. I kind of knew they were legit when I first saw them because, I kind of did my homework, but those took a while to come back because magazines always take longer to go through the system when you go, whether it's CGC or CBCS. So, and then I got some stuff that's going to be at New York City Comic Con. This is signed on the first page by Stan Lee, old school style, and it's even noted. I mean, it's not signature series or anything like that, but it was found like this, and they just wrote down that he signed on the first page. And then I got a nice FF First Surfer signed by Lee and Sanat with a little head sketch on it. And then the First Galactus 7.0 clean copy.
Nice.
And little First Thanos. I figure he's about to come back in the picture again with Battle World. He's starting to get some looks signed by Stan Lee. And I mean, it's alleged that he's coming back somehow, or some version of him. And then I have a Ramita and Stan Lee signed.
Wow.
First Punisher. I also have a Hulk 181 and 180 on its way. There's going to be a lot of stuff at Comic-Con, so you guys that are down there, you'll see it firsthand. But just too much to keep, showing right now.
Oh yeah, brother, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
And of course, there'll be a boatload of Mark Spear stuff in there because I'm just trying to feel out the room and see who in New York is into Mark Spears. Maybe I'll meet some collectors and we can, I can make some new friends out here with the monster stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's gonna be good shit, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna have blind bags at the table. So, but I'm not really selling a bunch, but maybe I'll let go. Maybe somewhere between about 20 to 30.
I just
Hopefully,
have this feeling that the blind bags, like if nobody's really pulled the tickets after a couple of weeks, that those blind bags are just going to go up.
Yeah, they have to.
Like a pack, like a
Yeah.
pack of cards, dude.
I mean, you're not going to. There's no way of counting how many bags are actually physically going to be open. I mean, there's 300. There's over 350,000 of them.
What's the odds for the golden
And
ticket?
I mean, like, how can you? Somebody's going to actually have to report that they actually pulled them. I have a strong feeling that somebody's going to pull one like on a Whatnot live stream or an eBay live stream, which is going to be exciting and it's going to be great for Mark, for somebody to actually show that live.
Or you hold them for 73 years and you sell them at Heritage.
8 original untouched packs of 1952 Topps baseball. I have 360,000. I need 380,000. 500 bid, 520,000. 600 bid, 620,000. 700,000, 700,000. 7 bid, 710. 710. 710 bid, 720. 720. Last call, 720,000. 720,000. Sold for 710,000 to buyer 414. Congratulations.
$850,000 with buyer's premium.
That's crazy.
It's crazy that
you think there's a mantle in there, bro?
And there's no guarantee hit per box on those.
It doesn't matter.
That was
unopened.
I'm just saying it was a scarce card.
Yeah.
Even back then, it was super scarce.
Yeah.
So
just having those unopened is a part of history now, and that's why they're worth so much. I think that's the thing about comics too, right? Comics, you have that historical, you have that little link to history. It's a part of history. There's certain books that's why the World War II books and the Hitler books and there's certain books, that the war bond books, stuff Neil Adams and Denny O'Neil were doing in the 70s and the late 60s. Like those are parts of history, and that makes them like worth way more than just their hobby value. Fucking cool, man. People are gonna keep them unopened and try that.
I'm wondering what that 1952 Topps, because if it was one of these like Jake Paul type of guys, they would have done like down the road some kind of a live show where they're actually breaking that box because they can afford to do it. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering, did that wind up in the hands of a real hardcore collector who's just going to encase it and put it away, or is it going to go? Did it go in the hands of some guy who's going to do a live show and probably get like 1 billion views?
Clutch,
opening. Clutch is going.
Not even close.
It'll just be interesting if one of those boxes resurface. In the hands.
Yogi Berra.
Those are just
rich,
packs, which is
live
crazy.
Yeah,
right? Like those are just 7 packs or whatever, 6 packs.
Yeah.
There's like 4 or 5 cards in each pack, something like that.
There was a guy who bought a sealed 1952 Topps pack, but it was an individually graded pack. And I forget what insane amount of money he paid for it, but he did a live cracking of the case and opening, and he got, he just got all the basic guys that were playing that year. He didn't get not one major player. And I was just like, Jesus, man, just leave it sealed. If you got that kind of money to buy that sealed, you have enough money to buy an original 1952 Topps mantle card. Like I would never fucking open that. There's nothing you can do to convince me to open it.
I've talked about
If you get the money, if you got enough money to open it, you're gonna open it.
Yeah.
That guy just did not
Fucking
give
A.
a shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Yep.
Let it ride.
Good luck finding more of them like that.
Yeah, that's why it sucks.
That's the thing too. When you get down to it, like at some point, that's a big thing in the Magic the Gathering world right now, because like there's a couple of big streamers who like love opening old packs, and they just like you diminish the available sealed out there.
Yeah, that Wubby, every time he opens
Webby,
one or buys
yeah,
a new
Webby.
one, it's like more expensive every time he buys a new one. You notice it's like he bought his first one and it'd be 28 grand, and then like 6 months later he's buying them and it's like, yeah, this one was $34,000. Like, yeah, because you keep fucking opening them. Like, buy them ahead of time, then start opening them, dude.
So what did he do? He cornered the market on it, and he opens it up like once in a blue moon.
No, he's a big streamer, and he streams on Twitch and all that stuff, but he loves Magic the Gathering, so he just started he's like, I just want to open packs, and so he started picking up these old Magic the Gathering packs, like beta packs, unlimited packs, starter decks, and he actually he'll do like a break and sell slots, and then he'll get each card graded for you and all that stuff now. But he also does a lot of ones where he just wants to open it for himself, and you're just like, you're watching him. I'm like, I watch him like watching candy. It's awesome.
1980 Topps football.
Oh, that's cool.
Nobody really in that year.
Montana.
We're right now,
Montana's
dude.
in 81. Phil Simms rookies in that
That
year.
sounds so fun.
Oh, Phil Simms.
Yeah. What else
If
do I
it's
got?
open, you gotta eat the gum.
This is a 1984 Topps test pack from hockey, because in the 1984 OPG hockey, they're wax packs. And guess what's on the back of this pack? A Steve Yzerman rookie. And you can see it.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. I got to get that sent in. I get that.
You got to open it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, open it right now. Ryan, open it. Open it right now.
We'll look for one maybe to open.
Don't be soft.
You gotta eat the gum.
You've got a guaranteed rookie hit in there. You got to open it.
And you gotta eat the gum.
83 Topps football. Mike Singletary. I'll open this one. Mike Singletary, Marcus Allen.
Do it. Open it.
All right, let's see what
We
we
peer
got.
Let's go, Brian. It's your birthday. Let's
We'll
go.
end the show on this one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad we chose this one before I got into the other one. All right, here we go. 1983 Topps football. Mike Singletary rookie year. Marcus Allen rookie year. Who else? Norm Johnson, I believe, a kicker rookie year. I think Dexter Manley, maybe. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Dexter? I think he was 84.
Was he 84? I thought he was 83. Looks actually pretty nice. The gum is on the top.
So is a Singletary rookie.
Oh my gosh.
Can you keep your hands visible, Brian, please?
Yeah,
Okay, on the back is a Steeler. On the back is a Steeler.
Yeah, let's go.
There we go. And
Here
it's
we
a
go.
good Steeler.
Bubby Brister.
It's a good Steeler. Here's the top card. Here's the pack. You can see. Nice pack. I'm just going to put these back in there and sell it later.
Do not eat the gum.
Yeah. There's the top card.
Don't listen to Adam. Don't listen to Real.
I'm not going to eat the gum because it'll just turn into...
Come on. You got to.
All right, here we go. Terry
Giant.
Jackson.
Oh, Tony Hill, all-pro
Tony
wide
Hill.
receiver.
Yep, Tony Hill. God, there were so many cards back in the sets in these years that it's so hard to get good cards. Who is that? That is Gerald Wilhite from the
Gerald
Broncos.
Wilhite. He was a running back. He was awesome.
Who is this? Charles Alexander, Bengals. Okay, here's the sticker. Wesley Walker. Wesley Welker.
Walker.
Lauren Taze.
Hey, Tony Franklin.
Tony Franklin.
Punter.
Gary Barbaro. Steve Wilson. Something Dixon. And the only hit in the pack is on the back, and it's Terry Bradshaw.
Awesome.
The golden boy.
I told you should have left it sealed, dude.
Yeah, dude, what were you thinking? Why did
What
you
a
open
dick.
that?
Why did
What
I
a
open
dick.
that? I know.
Why did you open that, man?
But I
just
do
for that,
have
you should,
I do have some
eating
cool
the gum
things.
doesn't
Check
feel
this
half
out.
bad now.
Check this out. These I won't open. 15th series.
Oh.
14th series. 13th series. Hold on, I got more. What's this?
You got a whole box of just unopened shit, don't you, man?
Here, I'll open one of these. 4th series.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna open one of those?
Yeah, I got a whole box of those. Okay. Here we go. Here's the good one. This is going into PSA soon.
Oh, what you got? Oh, Greg Jeffries. Hey, I need that, man.
You need this for real?
For real.
You know how tough this pack is to get?
Jeffries?
But I got you. I got you, man. Don't worry.
Bryan.
You're
Oh,
sending those
Bryan.
in?
Yeah. 2 first series. Yep.
Those are huge.
Yeah. Gum is still good. Everything. Yeah, so that's gonna be a big deal. I have
Yeah,
already
Davy
have
John.
a PSA 9 unopened first series pack. Which I freaking love. But I gotta send these one in. They're not as centered as well, but I think it's still gonna be fun to send them in. All right. Speaking of Garbage Pail Kids, here we go. Since we didn't get anything good in that one, we will open a 4th series Garbage Pail Kids pack. I do own a box of these, which is nice. Remember why Garbage Pail Kids packs are so expensive and why Garbage Pail Kids cards are so expensive is because you only get 5 in a pack. And the top card and the back card usually has a wax stain on it because of the wax. And the top card usually has a gum stain on it. So you're usually only getting 3 gradable cards per pack. And they're usually, see, look, here's the back. It's a checklist card. So the first top card, which is already ruined, basically, because of look how it's centered pretty decent.
Yeah.
Hey, you can get that wax off.
Yeah. Rudy Toot. That's a good card.
Nice.
Rudy Toot. Pretty nicely centered. And then the back card, obviously, is a bummer because it's a gum card, but it is the checklist, and it is Hollywood. And that's nicely centered too. I think that would have been a 9 if the gum wasn't on it. All right, here are the cards that don't really only matter if you're grading them. Hunted Hunter. That's kind of crazy. Hygiene. And then the last card. Oh, nice. Max
Oh, that's
Axe.
cool.
That's a great one right there. That's one of the
Awesome
best
sauce.
that's one of the best in the 4th series sets, man. That's really cool. See if we can get it to focus. Focus. It's a cool card. Max Axe. And it's centered really well. It's tough top to bottom. Top to bottom it's off, but right to left it's really nice. So there we go. That is a nice fun short episode of Modern Comic Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
91. I got 2 cases of those, John.
This is 1990. I'm going to tell you what
Yeah,
I've been.
90,
I know this is
91.
stupid of me doing. I'm going to make myself go nuts with these, but my LCS has a sports memorabilia store where they sell trading cards and stuff. So he got in a collection from some guy that used to just buy all of these packs, like and never open them up. So this is filled. This is not in the original cellophane, but it's got all the original packs.
They didn't.
And,
They
you know,
weren't.
if I
They
wanted-
weren't. they weren't cellophaned. They came in the case like that.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
this one was like this, and then the following year, which is 1991-92, this one is cellophane with the flare
Yeah.
cellophane on it. But it looks like I'm gonna go and get sealed boxes for every year Jordan played, obviously except for 1986 and 87, because I'm just not
They're too expensive.
going to spend that kind of money. Yeah, but I mean, but I'm going to buy all the years from 88 all the way up, sealed boxes, and just fuck around. I don't know.
I have
I'm kind of stuck with it now.
I have
And
Jordan
I got
on the
the
pack
rack
of those
pack.
rack packs. I got the Jordan All-Star on the back of a rack pack. And I've got Jordan 90. Jordan 9091 is great because it's a front-on dunk and it's really badass.
Right.
So
And then I grabbed this. This is an unopened box. It's the cellophane is gone, but again, you might be right, but everything is still sealed. This is like what they consider like almost like wacky packages back then, but this is for baseball. So you got like these bugged out sticker
I remember
cards.
those.
Yeah, it's almost like a precursor to Garbage Pail.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I like it because it's like horror themed and also funny. So
yeah.
But I don't know.
That's good shit.
And then I found some of these still sealed. This is series 1 of Fortnite.
Ooh.
And these are the
Nice.
mega packs from 2019. So I don't know if they're worth anything, but I figured I'd grab them anyway since Fortnite is so popular.
Yeah, might as well, dude.
But
Yeah.
and then that's it. And I just bought a couple of more blaster boxes of Mark Spears monsters, the Wicked of Oz and the regular ones, like the ones that he sent you, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I grabbed a couple more of those from somebody who hit me up. So
Yeah, those are cool, dude. I actually wish I
I
would
wanna
have kept
know-
those. That was
I wonder
Mark. That
when
was
his
Mark's,
Kickstarter drops.
That was Mark's way of saying thank you, man. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you you and Hood a bunch of stuff, and he told me, he goes, sell it and put the money towards the podcast. I was like, bro, you're awesome. So I sold most of it. I kept one of the ash cans because he personalized it to me, so I'm obviously not going to sell that. And then I kept one of the hobby boxes, and I also kept something else I can't remember. But yeah, shout out to Mark for that. That was amazing. But more stuff coming for that. We'll see you guys soon. We're going to go chill backstage and bullshit. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Come hang out with me tomorrow. I will have stuff for sale, including one of these Kickstarters, but also a bunch of vintage and modern and variants. We got early appearances of Sabretooth. We've got some San Diego variants. I'm not actually keeping this one, so don't think you're gonna. You should have bought it when you should have bought it. No, this is the only one I have left. So this one is being sold. These are being sold. I have a foil set, and then I have a Virgin of the Blue. This is being sold. These, by the way, are super limited, only limited to 50 copies. They're awesome. And then some classic Neil Adams. And how about this? The gold Venom.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tomorrow on Whatnot, you guys. We'll see you there. The link is below. 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Adios.